How you guys doing? To get a sustained base from T-shirt side hustle here today. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a few things that were going on. So I have one important lesson here, and then I have what happened to me as well. So I'm gonna start with the fast stuff first. So I was printing a job that I have a video for, which was the Kiss Kiss job, and I got a call from the person who I made, actually my cousin, who I made the kids shirts for. So the birthday shirts, the glittery shirts. So she gets a call. She says she wants 3 more. Okay, I gave her a little $5 off, so it was no big deal for me. All right, so I told her these would be regular price, which wasn't really regular price. I gave her $10 off. I just added 5 more back to it. So I would have charged 30 with the glitter shirts because that's normally I would have charged 25 for that design. So I charged her 50. I charged her 20. So I added another 5 back onto it, and we go from there. So she's like, I need a small, medium, and a 2X. So I had a small and a medium, and the shirts that I have in stock here, which I really don't have a lot in stock, which I should. It's something I was planning on doing when I get around to it. But then I went to my scrap box, and I found a 2X that she needed, which was a plus. All right, so I'm ready. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm lining these shirts up for that. And now, the important lesson that I have is, if you guys seen the video for the Pinky Promise group that I made earlier, I actually did those shirts in the wrong color. All right. Now, one thing about computer colors is sometimes you get those in between colors. Usually it's really between purple and pink. Sometimes you can get it a little bit with red and orange. All right, but it looks pink, it looks purple, it's right in between because of the way it looks on the phone or on the screen. So, I let her know. She was excited that they were done, and then I sent the picture. So I got a text back after that picture, and it said, well, our colors are actually purple. I was like, oh man, here we go with this. I was like, it's no problem. I can reprint them, which would have cost me $30 to reprint them. No big deal, right? Out of a job that I already, I have a lot of wiggle room with. So I never want to have to reprint them, but you always want to try to get that customer to take those shirts at a discount. And then the way you get them to come back is something that is very important. So I could have just gave her money back, right? So what happened was she had said, maybe we can keep them and we can do a discount. So because we know they're gonna go to waste, and I would have just used them as scrap shirts, which is true. So we went ahead, and she's, so I was like, let me give you a call back and let me think about what I can do. So I was like, I could just give her $5 back. Give her $5 back. It's 20 shirts. So basically, that's what, $100, right? I could have given her $100 back. I said no. Let me not give her $100 back. The job was actually $2 something, which I'd have still came out on top, because of ink costs and shirt costs and everything like that. But let me not get ranting and stuff. So maybe just wrap it up. But so what I decided to do was I said, you know what? I'll give you $3 off this shirt, which take the price down for these shirts to $9.50. Okay, and then what I'm going to actually do, I'm going to give you $3 on your next order. So by doing that, which they accepted, I said, or I can reprint them. So I can give you $3 off and $3 on your next order. So this shirts will be $9.50 for your next order and this order as well. Or what I can do is I can reprint them, which would cost me $30 out of pocket. So I ended up still spending a little bit more money, but I really didn't in the same sense because I guaranteed myself a next order. I could have gave her money back, just money back. She'd have been happy with that, but I would have never guaranteed that person to come back, right? So my next plan was to just reprint them. Oh well, there'll be scrap shirts, the white shirts, so they're only $1.56 or something like that. I know a lot of you guys wonder where I'm getting shirts from, and I'll do a video on that later. But I can guarantee myself another order with them because I said I offered to just reprint them. But what I did was I said, I'll give you $3 now, $3 later. That guarantees me a whole nother job from them. So that's just something that I want you guys to think about moving on in the future. Just, customer service is key. If you hear me talk about totaling solutions, sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you have to, eat the cost for different mistakes that you make. But there are different ways that you can make up for it and different things that you can do. Sometimes you just have to fork up the money. But, with this, in this case here, it was a good strategy of mine, which I already I have had practice with. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, so that if you run into that problem or some type of problem that is similar in the future, this is one of the options that you can use. So I won't go on too much longer. This video is pretty much 5 minutes. But it's been Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Actually, working on my side hustle, talking to you guys. So, happy printing.